Hello, Misty.
Hello, Ike.
What do you want to do today?
I want to do the same thing that we do every day. Ruin the internet.
I should come up with some kind of dumbass response like Pinky. Like, make banana fudge sundaes. And you're like, no. Ruin the internet.
Yeah, you should do that.
Okay, I'll start writing those down.
Okay, perfect.
Today, like much like every other day, we got 15 minutes to ruin it.
We do.
Are you ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
And go. What are we talking about today?
We're going to talk about movies that have multiple people that have played the same character, which are the best.
Oh, okay. What's an example?
Batman.
Oh.
Who's your favorite Batman?
Who's my favorite Batman?
Yep.
Okay, they're all my favorites.
Because Batman is just awesome.
Right.
That's his superpower, being awesome.
Right. Well, being super rich.
Yeah.
And so I hope that my son will one day become the real life Batman. Let's just go ahead and quantify that. I use that word too much. That, what's his nuts for the WB version of it all?
What's his nuts? Eh?
I'm sorry. I'm blowing up over here.
Wow.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck should never.
Affleck.
My nose is so itchy. Who is thinking about me? Stop it. Ben Affleck should have never been Batman.
Please say Affleck.
Why?
Because that's his name.
Have you talked to him?
Yes.
Did he introduce himself as Mr. Affleck?
He did not introduce himself as Mr. Affleck.
He probably said, "Hi, I'm Ben," leaving you to wonder. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about that without muting my computer and yours. Sorry.
You're way more bothered by it than I am.
I am. Well, the listeners at home are probably.
So you don't think that he ever should have been Batman at all?
No.
I thought he actually. So I know everybody gave him a rash of shit before they even saw it. They're just like, he's gonna be the worst. And so I think my expectation was pretty low going in, but I really don't think he did a terrible job.
He did.
Okay. I
For
don't,
a lifelong,
I don't
you
think so.
are picking
Ben,
at a scab here, baby.
I think that you did okay.
That's because you're sexually attracted to him.
No, not at all. I used to be. I used to think he was super hot, like Good Will Hunting era.
Mm-hmm.
Not.
You bring that movie up a lot.
It's a great movie.
Well,
it's such a great movie.
Yeah, it's better than the one that he played Batman in.
Okay, I mean, we could talk about Giggly or whatever the name that movie was with him and Jennifer Lopez.
There's a tie. There's a tie for first Batman.
Okay, tell me, who is your best, not your worst?
Well, we're alleviating him out of the conversation.
Okay.
I refuse to even speak of Batman.
I think in Justice League, when he started to show a little bit of humor, it wasn't that bad.
It's the only time he was Batman.
No, there's another one that he's Batman in.
There's another Batman? You're swimming outside your waters right here, sweetheart.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nerd superhero movies?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
I'm gooder at them.
Can you just tell me who your favorites were?
Yeah, Christian Bale. Duh.
Oh, the worst.
No. Directed by the best. Those were the best Batman films.
Directed by. Sure,
Yeah.
Maybe. I think he's the worst. I absolutely hate him.
I don't know if this is a conversation we should continue.
I know. I think we can continue.
Okay.
Do you want to know my favorites?
I would love to.
My favorites are also a tie.
George Clooney.
One, but the other one, Michael Keaton.
Well, Michael Keaton was going to be my second as well.
Michael Keaton, there is something about his portrayal of Batman with that dry, sarcastic sense of humor that he pulls off like no one else. What, did you not like George Clooney also in that role?
I didn't like the Burton style of going a little too because that was the one with Iceman, which was Schwarzenegger, and that was also with Robin, played by Chris. It starts with a D. Chris D. Robin. Looking that up.
No, he's on NCIS LA or whatever. Chris O'Donnell.
Yes, that's what I said.
Not even close.
Chris O'Donnell, American actor. Now, I liked him, and I was hoping that he would one day graduate to become Batman, and they would bring a new Robin into it. Something that they've never mixed into the entire Batman world is like Batman, Robin, Batgirl. Like, they never brought...
George Clooney, Chris O'Donnell, Alicia Silverstone were all those people in that movie.
Yes. but they didn't have the whole realm going all at once.
What do you mean the whole realm?
There was no
What
Joker
else?
in that movie.
There can't be a Joker in every movie.
Well, there should be.
Because then it's just Batman versus Joker.
Well,
By the way, Ben Affleck has played Batman in 5 movies.
What?
Batman versus Superman, Suicide Squad, Justice League. Oh, and then the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League, which that's a huge controversy.
Wait, Zack Snyder?
And then
what?
Justice
He
League Part
recutted?
2. Yeah, yeah. There's
That's
a
not
whole
out
thing.
yet.
But he's still in it
That
as
doesn't
Batman.
count.
It will come out, and he will be in it. So that is 5 movies. You said he was in 1.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still, even if we cut that out,
The rest
he's
of them
still
are
been in
cameos.
4.
Those other 3 are cameos.
Batman versus Superman.
That's the one that he was in the whole time.
You said Justice League.
Well, I messed that up.
Thank you.
Okay, I totally fucked the whole thing up. That's how horrible he is at the whole
But you
thing.
just told me I was out of my depths when it comes to
Well, you are.
nerdy superhero
Let's
movies.
pivot for a second. Are we done with Batman? Because I've got a better follow-up question. Not a better, but a similar follow-up question.
I also was then going to move on to 007 and Superman
I was going to go to
and Spider-Man.
favorite Joker.
Oh, you know what? You're going to be mad at me.
I'm always mad at you.
I know.
Be not afraid, for my level of madness maintains.
My reasoning, and I think that probably most females' reasoning behind this is just the sad story. Heath Ledger. Like, I think he will forever be,
There's an argument for that.
you know, it just,
Yeah.
like, it unfinished, you know?
Yes, but there's also a through line of if he continued to live, would he have chosen to stay that Batman or that Joker?
I think
and
he would have.
becoming that
He was
Joker.
really great in the role.
But is that what killed him?
Oh my God, don't ever say that. That breaks me thinking
Like
about
if
that.
he got too into it.
No, I think Mary-Kate Olsen killed him. She found him, right?
Allegedly.
She found him, right?
I found donuts in the grocery store. That doesn't mean I made them.
There's a whole story around it. If you don't know it, don't speak to it.
Okay, well, why don't you speak to it? That's what this show's all about. COVID-19.
COVID-19.
I want to play that song now. COVID-19, COVID-19. Have you seen that?
Who's your favorite Joker?
Well, I like what homie did with the last movie in that standalone
Joaquin
movie.
Phoenix?
But it was a little.
What'd you think of Jared Leto in Suicide Squad?
I loved him.
I did too.
Loved
Did you hear
him.
about how method he got?
Well,
Like he delivered like pigs' heads to people's trailers.
yeah, he was
like,
fucking with Will Smith too on
Really?
with the Justice League thing, not Justice League,
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. Yes. Side note: Margot Robbie as
Fucking Harley Quinn.
yes. Although the standalone Harley Quinn movie.
Birds of Prey?
Yes.
I loved it.
It was great till like the last 15 minutes.
Oh, I will agree with you.
And then
I
it's
will
like,
agree
now
with
we're
you.
in a fun house and we all have superpowers. Like, where the fuck were
Right.
you for the last... It was super realistic
Yeah.
and then it was super...
I think she's super great though.
Dude, she is the best.
She's pretty great.
Yeah, and she's super nice in person.
I bet she would be.
Mm-hmm.
She seems like somebody that I want to go and like get a martini with and just like
Yeah.
sit at a hotel bar.
She married an AD.
Nice. Well done, Margot.
And then when I worked with her on those... that Australian tourism fake spot for the Super
yeah.
Bowl 2 years ago, when she walked up to set, I greeted her and I was like, you're every AD's favorite actress. And she was like, well, I fucking better be.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That makes me love her even more.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Very much.
She turned that little boy into a executive producer real quick. They have their own production company now.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. They decided to make that skater
Remember
movie,
that.
Tanya. They made
Yeah.
that. They found it and made it together through their production company.
Oh, dude, that movie's incredible.
Yeah.
I was really confused when I went to watch that movie. I was like, everyone says it's so good. I don't understand why I'm supposed to be interested in this. We all know the story. We all know
Right.
what happened.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot being revealed there.
No, but like just the performances were so good.
Yeah. Then I found out that a
Man.
Steadicam operator that I know did that movie, and I was like, I didn't even know you could ice skate, bro. Like he shot the whole thing. And
On skates.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
insane. Yeah.
Wow.
Super insane. I should
Who's-
give him a shout out, but I'm not.
Shout out, guy.
Shout out,
your
hey,
favorite-
guy.
Who's your favorite Spider-Man?
Okay, this is tough because who's that kid from the first? So Spider-Man went through so many iterations and legal
Yes.
who owns what.
Yes, very much.
Who's the kid that started it all off?
Wasn't like the recent ones? That was Tobey Maguire, right?
The old school, most recent, like in the early
Tobey
2000s.
Maguire. Yeah.
I hate him.
Me too.
I don't like him
I've
at
heard
all.
He's such a jerk.
And the girl that played the lead that he kept kissing on.
Kristen Dunst.
Yep. That ain't never
Not
going to
in-
happen in real life.
None of
That
her
girl
either.
ain't never going to kiss that boy in real life. Never, 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 never.
She strikes me as just her character was just really boring.
And who was after him? Was
Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone,
it?
who I feel like Emma Stone is like probably young Misty. I kind of feel like if they were ever to make a movie about me, I would want Emma Stone to play me.
Okay, you know what? If there's only 3 of them,
Well, those are the new ones.
right? Well, there's
Yeah.
the new kid now who's in the
Tom Holland, who's the best.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go with
Love
Andrew
him.
Garfield instead as my
Wow,
favorite.
okay.
Because I like him. The new kid seems a little like,
That's what I love about him. He seems so awkward. And
Right.
and his girl is Zendaya, and she's like just a fucking powerhouse.
she's a sweetheart. She is a sweetheart.
I adore her. I don't know her. I've never worked with her, but I can tell you have.
I'm
And
not gonna speak to any of that because that gets into a whole nother thing. But we're gonna leave it right there
Right.
and let it move on.
all right. I love her, and I love Tom Holland, and
Yeah.
I also so much love. I think Tom Holland too, because you get to see the relationship with him and Tony Stark, like
Right.
mentoring him.
I like that a
and
lot. I
that
like where they
makes
took it, but
my
I
heart
wish
happy.
Andrew was still doing it. He aged out.
He's kind of boring.
But I'm gonna tell you what, Marissa Tomei.
Oh, is Aunt May?
Yup.
You know what? I just got done reading an article that she gave an interview, and she was like, I feel, and she's like, I don't necessarily regret playing Aunt May, but now I feel like I've been pegged as these older mom roles, and it's not really what I want to do with my career. And I'm like, that's a bummer because Aunt May's awesome.
Well, Aunt May was originally like stupid old.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But, so I like where they went with it.
Me too. Everybody needs to have hot Aunt May in their superhero movie.
100%. And the fact that Happy's like, what's up?
Oh, yeah. I forgot it. No spoilers. I forgot.
If you haven't seen it by now, you're a pile of trash.
And you shouldn't be watching our pop culture
Yeah.
show.
This show could be called Spoilers Are Us.
Yeah, that's a really good point, actually.
This episode's going to be called Spoilers Are Us.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're kind of right.
Wow.
All right, well, what about 007s?
007s could be a whole episode. So, and we're
What?
getting into the lightning round close.
Really?
We have 3 minutes left.
All right, well,
What's
who's
it-
your favorite?
My favorite 007?
Yeah,
Bronson Pinchot.
Pierce Brosnan.
Yes. Bronson Pinchot.
Bronson Pinchot was from Perfect Strangers.
Balky.
Balky, cousin
Yes.
Balky.
Speaking
Mine
of-
is Sean Connery.
My name is
Sean Connery. Mostly because you can watch 007 movies and the whole time sit there and try to impersonate Sean Connery's voice.
My name is Sean Connery, and I'm just shitting here.
Also excellent in The Rock and The
And
Hunt for Red October.
and the movie where he lives in that castle by himself and Catherine Zeta-Jones has to go stick her butt in the air over the lasers.
Okay.
What's that called?
I know what you're
It's
talking
an art
about.
house. An art
It
house.
is.
An art. It's not an art house movie. It's an art heist movie.
Yeah.
Art heist. People at home are screaming again.
They are.
Art heist movie with.
Entrapment.
Yes, dude. No one sticks their butt in the air better than Catherine Zeta-Jones in that
you know
movie.
what? And she is not young.
She is not, but she was when they made that movie.
She wasn't that young. It was in 1999, so it's 20 years old.
Yeah, 21.
Right. She's,
So what? How old is she?
I don't know.
Old enough to still be hot 21 years ago.
She's still hot now.
Now, if the butts that are popular now were popular back in 1990,
Oh.
she would have set them triggers off.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she would have been 30 when it was shot.
You can still be hot at 30.
I didn't say you couldn't be.
You just said she was too old to be hot.
No, I don't think that's exactly.
Let's
what
roll it back. Zip, zip,
I
drop,
think, I
zip,
think
zip,
Isaac
no.
is changing my words.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I thought she was older than that for some reason. She's 50 now. I thought she was more like 60.
Is she still married to old dude from?
Michael Douglas?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the game? Do you remember the game?
The greatest movie
Oh!
ever. That movie's like mind blowing.
He jumps at the end, dude.
Sean Penn.
Oh my
So
god.
killer in that movie.
He wakes up
Like-
in Mexico with no clothes on.
Yeah, he does.
And,
And, makes his way back to
yes.
LA.
Oh my god.
That's one I don't want to ruin for everyone. Because if you have not seen the game, you need to instantly go watch the game.
Yes.
And we are not going to ruin it because
No.
that to me was one of those movies that like
So good. It's right up there with Face
the
Off
ending of it really
and
is.
Heat as the
And-
top 3
ooh.
movies of all time.
Ooh, Heat's a good one.
Yeah, they recently made a new one, not a new Heat, but like a movie that is as high quality with the gunplay as Heat.
Really?
And I can't remember the name of it. I just rewatched it. People are screaming again.
Probably. How much?
Gerard Butler, less than a minute. Gerard Butler.
Who I always get confused with Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I think they're the same person.
I know, but one of them overacts on a shitty television show about zombies, and one of them is a really good actor.
Clearly, you've never seen Jeffrey Dean Morgan on Grey's Anatomy.
I haven't because why? Den of Thieves.
Okay, good.
Is the shoot 'em up. Watch that shit right after the game.
Watch that shit. And that's it for this because we're coming up on time.
The thing's gonna go off in. I gotta get a clock. Why don't I have a clock?
But we'll see you guys for the next episode.
Oh, it's very low. Should they hear the time?